pedal so that you can pull on the upstroke as well as press on the downstroke.
Okay.
Rather than saying yes or no, because I might not know, I know where Tom's was when I was a student, it might have been different from what you're remembering. So just follow signs for New Street Station, because there will be some.
They should be cutting up any minute now. There we go. So let's see what's it saying. Yeah, stay in this lane.
Good. Lovely that none of those people in that big queue for the O2 Arena were on their phones.
That's odd.
None of them.
God, are they quite young?
Dozens, yeah, they're all young.
Are they? God, that's very odd these days.
I don't know the person who is playing there tonight, who's called Dodie.
Dodie, I've never heard of it.
But I was just thinking how funny if people wanted to book for Dido, who's, I think, come back after a long absence. She was big at the beginning of this century. If they were trying to book for Dido and they got Dodie instead.
They'd be quite disappointed, wouldn't they?
And the government has made an announcement today about ticket reselling.
Oh, is it not allowed anymore?
I can't remember the detail, but they're investigating 4 or 6 companies, 2 of which are driving schools.
Oh, that's an odd
about
one.
Their practices, the AA and BSM.
Wait, how can... So should I get off this roundabout?
Yeah.
My lane automatically.
Well, just move slowly enough that you can see.
Yeah, it goes here, my lane. But then, because New Streets are...
Well, you've still got an arrow confirming you can go ahead. Here. Yes, well done.
Okay, that wasn't too bad, to be honest. It wasn't as bad as I thought that roundabout.
Yeah. It's relatively straightforward from that direction.
Just one.
Coming from the road that is behind us now, it's much harder.
You have to change lane quite a lot. So.
No, it's just that it's spiral if we're coming from the road behind.
Yeah, that's the slot I was thinking of.
Oh, right, okay.
That's where it used to be.
Oh, right, no, it used to be up at Paradise Circus when I... Do you remember, what's it called? Nostalgia Comics?
Yeah, it used to be there.
Yeah.
What is it now? Well, is it still kind
Well,
of...
it does look basically the same thing, actually.
Yeah, they just changed the name, or a different company, but I can remember it was the old one. Yeah, I used to go in there as a child quite a lot. I had like all the Doctor Who science fiction stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of this is being knocked down.
Oh, they're actually doing it now, because I heard there was some debate about that.
Debate, yeah.
Now, what's he doing?
Very good.
Oh, okay, I probably could have gone in that lane. I thought it was a bus lane for some reason, and it's not. So, but I'd have to cut out anyway, because it goes into the car park. With New Street Station, there's parts of it that they didn't actually fully redevelop, you know.
So have a look at the signs. Which ways
where I'm going.
Which ways can you go?
I assume I can go straight.
Well,
Except No, yes.
So that's the only route that you can take. Because we're not a taxi and we're not a bus. So we can't turn left to use the taxi put in.
We
can't go ahead either.
Yeah. Because it says except buses and taxis
That's
only.
right.
They are definitely making Birmingham like London more.
So see if you can see any signs that say Newbury drop and go.
If you just passed them by the way, or...
No, there was one at the last junction.
Damn
Can
it.
you see one now?
Actually can't.
Just the one on our left at the moment, so it'll be a right turn here.
So there's nothing. I should have seen that. Was there any obvious sign or...
It was obvious. Well, I can't answer that.
Oh.
In fact, I can say no, it wasn't, because you didn't notice it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was necessarily a long way, because we've got wide pavements here.
Okay.
It has to be further away from the edge of the road, otherwise it gets in the way of sight lines of people that need to see traffic, like pedestrians and other road users and vehicles with high driving positions.
I'm going to bear his cyclist in mind. He's probably going to try and overtake that car.
At least he's got a flashing light.
Yeah.
So that was good, well done, nicely coordinated.
Yeah, I had to bear in mind that cyclist as well.
That's right.
He could have suddenly stopped. Now see if there's any more signs. I can see some coming up.
Good.
But it's not clear. I can see one at New Street Station. And of course you got people here who might walk between cars.
This is true.
It always feels weird when you see a bus queue and you drive with how big they are.
That's right.
I'd always say, they could have fall on me because they're a bit...
Yeah, on a windy day.
They're so much larger than you.
Very little of their weight is high up.
It's okay.
The vast majority is roughly level with the wheels.
You always actually go in and...
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Maybe we should actually pick someone up to make it more realistic. Actually put that.
Well, notice they've described it as drop and go rather than pick up. So technically it's for just dropping people off rather than loitering and waiting to get hold of somebody.
I bet people ignore that though. I bet some
in the same way that these cyclists are ignoring the red traffic signals.
For some reason they think it does apply to them, but it does. And I like Ian. Yeah.
And so,
yeah, nice and in, so we can get past. You think like now wouldn't make it now.
And what else could you do to protect
parking,
yourself from being pushed?
right.
That's right.
I'm being a bit lazy because I'll just keep my foot on the brake.
And it means that people behind, like the bicycle, can see further ahead and they can see what's going on in front.
Yeah, I'm going.
Good. Well done.
Yeah, I had that cyclist right behind me. Now I can see why it's 5 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour here.
Yes.
I bet some of these people think, what's a learning car doing down here?
They might do.
So just keep the speed low here.
That's right.
About here, at that speed, would be alright.
Because they cameras here. Yeah, actually, I would think, yeah.
Quite busy for a Saturday evening. No, Tuesday.
Yeah, for a Tuesday. Well, it's because people are, like this white car, just hanging around, hoping that they're
Pick up
they're trying to
someone.
pick up, yeah.
Did that guy actually look? Or did he just walk
He's
across?
probably conscious that we were here, even if he didn't explicitly look.
As soon as I did see any eye contact,
No.
I was a bit like, interesting.
Well, again, he's young, so he's probably using peripheral vision and thinking, no, that big thing with the sign on the roof isn't moving.
So I can just walk across.
Yeah.
God, it is really congested.
Yeah.
I thought when they built this, that was kind of designed not for that to occur.
Well, it's only if people abide by the signs. Signs say drop and go, but this person patently isn't.
No.
They're a taxi, but they haven't got any passengers on board, so they're using it as either a resting area or a waiting area, and it says no waiting at any time.
But clearly they're just thinking I can probably make a bit of profit here, someone might cut out.
Yeah, maybe. Although I don't really know, taxi companies, they certainly display signs that say be booked, be insured, and they're not legally allowed to pick up people off the street unless they're a hackney cab.
Okay.
A black cab, in other words.
You still see black cabs, which is obvious. They have their own section outside New Street.
Yeah,
Black cabs.
there are more privileges because they have a more rigorous qualification process.
Yeah. And they're usually more pricey. Quite nearly though. Like to get into town on an Uber from my house, and it'd be the same on yours for about £10.
Well, that doesn't sound, if it's you on your own, then yeah, okay, yeah, it's expensive, but if it's two of you, then cool,
But when you
not too bad.
I suppose if you're by yourself, you can literally get a bus.
Yeah.
£5.20.
Yeah, depends how much time you got, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're in a hurry. When I used to go to London, obviously that was SCN.
Yeah.
There was some mornings when I just couldn't be asked to get the bus.
No, that's right.
Because me and I had to get a bus at 5:20 in the morning, so
yes.
I was like, I'm just getting an Uber.
No, absolutely.
It costs more.
And the pricing is dynamic, is it? So
it's weird with you because in the flash of a second it can suddenly change.
Yeah.
It can go from cheap to expensive.
Yeah.
Now this is really narrow.
Supply and demand. And that's what the even moving a tiny bit there because his legs were right up against the front of your car.
Was that a bit too keen then to get off?
Okay. Because if you actually make contact with him, then, in the words of the tabloids, you have run him over.
Even if it's just a light little tap.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You've collided with him.
But if it's a tiny tap and he's not got any bruising or nothing.
such that is car.
Okay.
They're unlikely to be able to dent or break something.
What if this is very extreme, but what if you're on a dual carriageway and you're going like maybe 50 miles per hour, someone just stepped into the road on purpose? That's
well,
very
were
unlikely.
you driving with due care and attention? Because the argument would be, well, if they were able to do that without you noticing, then you weren't actually looking where you needed to look.
Yeah, but I need to slow down a bit there, so I could increase.
That's right. Can you get fast? Should you wait now? The light is red.
Probably wait.
So you should wait. Even if you're blocking the pedestrian space,
it's better to wait.
You should wait, yeah, because you're in a safe place. You've got curb either side of you, and you're not likely to get hit by other vehicles.
I might as well go there.
We've got no entry there, so I would put your left signal, yeah, otherwise we'll just have to turn around up there. Well, actually, no, you could cancel your signal.
Cancel it.
You can go ahead, and then there's a diversion sign going to the right.
So if you're not blocking, it would be bad to go across thinking I could do it.
Indeed. If the repeater light on the far side of the junction has already changed to red, then you know that this light here by the stop line is red. So even if you're beyond the stop line, the safest thing to do is just to wait.
So you feel it's okay.
Good.
Good.
That's it. Because it's such an active environment. Lots of people, most of them in dark clothes, lots of bicycles, some of them without lights.
And look at that. I'm going to let him go.
That's right.
Go.
That's the correct thing to do.
I don't feel safe over him.
Because he has the priority if he's going straight.
There's no divide here. Oh, so that's where the megabus stops. Interesting.
In fact, it's even named on the stop.
Oh, what he's doing.
Yeah, I presume they're waiting for the parking space to become free. Or they might be going all the way down. Have they closed? Oh, they've closed that one.
We did a dead end.
Well, have we?
We can go right, I think.
Yeah, we can go right. I knew this road was here.
Okay. So you had it all prepared.
Oh yeah, I've got it all in mind. Well, I just know enough of the city centre. I haven't prepped the route in my mind, but I know enough about the city centre and the state it's in at the moment to know how we can get out of trouble or get out of dead ends.
Is there a one-way sign here?
There isn't, but there are other signs telling you
feeling,
Yeah.
but I see that in the recording and said might be silly, but they could do all this and then not into you, that could happen. It's like, oh, you kind of gave out the completely wrong vibes there, that misread it.
Well, the more vibes you give out, the easier it is to tell whether they're actually feeling anything similar.
Is actually into you? Because say like you just going out doing, I don't know, Costa or sort of, if a girl constantly looks at you and then you look and she turns away, then that could be a sign, okay.
She's sitting at the same table as you?
Not the same table. Okay. Let's say that the opposite table and they keep looking at you, then that might be a sign, okay, they want you to approach them. But again, it's obvious you don't want to approach them, and it's like, I'm looking at you, but not for that reason.
Well, you don't have to approach, you just have to smile in their direction and see what happens.
Yeah, don't go over.
There's probably about 15 inches still between us.
And why is he not? Oh, I know why. Oh, they can't be. Can I go forward a bit?
No, you're fine. They're not beeping you.
So I can't go.
It's not the black car behind that's beeping, it's the BMW, the white one behind that.
That's how I'm trying to help.
Who might even be shouting at the black car, or it's the black car shouting at the white car.
Because we can't move physically at all, and I think that car in front of us, the one in front, is stuck on the junction.
It's like reading signs in Costa with another human being. The white car is reading what the black car's attitude is, and the black car is reading the white car's attitude, but they can't be certain because you haven't got the same cues that you get when you're reading a human's face. You've only got this big metal box,
which is not a lot to go on.
and it's like trying to read somebody who's wearing a full cultural dress that covers up their body or their face. You've got very little to go on.
And they were very keen to get going.
They were.
And you've got people who could cross over there, that's another hazard.
That's right. There's a lot of people pictured along here now.
Peaky Blinders, that one.
Are they all from?
Well, that one is there, I'm not sure about the others.
Well, maybe they are actually. Not that I've watched it, but I recognise Shelby.
I've never actually seen it.
Yeah.
And everyone always says, oh, you like Peaky Blinders because it's from Burdick. I'm like,
really?
I've never seen that episode.
No, me neither.
I should watch it, just to see what it's like.
I've heard enough Black Sabbath now, I don't want to listen to any more.
In the pub just down here where they were...
and everybody started in this pub, didn't they?
Yeah. Isn't there... I saw somewhere they want to keep it open, or there's some kind of...
a shrine.
Yeah, something like that. They don't want to...
Well, there's some very nice quality artwork on the bridge over the railway lines. Of the... Was it 4 guys in the band? I don't know.
I don't even know. Black Sabbath, that. What bridge is that? Is that... the one we just went past.
You probably know enough about Birmingham history to know before New Street Station was redeveloped, there was a road called Queen's Drive that went off down.
Yeah.
So it's the bridge that went from the junction we've just been through where you thought the car was stuck, that went down into the station.
I can't remember what this path actually mainly for that.
Very
now
good.
I'm going to change my thing.
Yeah, very good.
Are we going to follow the 35 or just go down Pershore?
Up to you. Don't mind really.
If you do 35, okay, no, that's fine.
Well,
even
yeah.
that confused me a bit.
It is, yeah, you're right, it is confusing. I mean, that little bit there around, no, that wasn't called Missing. I can't remember what that game pub was called, but that little bit reminds me very much of London.
How it's already cramped.
Yeah, how the road is laid out and how the junctions are very cramped.
Okay.
And there are other places, other junctions in Birmingham these days that remind me more of London.
Do you think Birmingham is slightly turning in London?
Well, yeah, in as much as any city that has more and needs to design itself in a way that keeps everybody moving.
Even if that means making it very, very cramped.
Yeah. So, and these days designed in a way that discourages private cars.
I probably should have waited.
No, I thought that was a reasonable decision to go, because you'd committed at the time their first light,
True.
their first amber flashing light came on.
But going back in might have confused it even more the drive.
No, I think again that was reasonable. The very, very dark pedestrian with the white trainers had finished crossing the road. Yeah, I mean pedestrians do like wearing a lot of black at the moment.
And it's mad when you think about it. It's like why at night when you can't be seen.
Yeah.
Maybe they will cut it eventually. Like they'll be encouraged to wear.
Well, look, it's because they can get away with it.
Because no officer's going to actually.
Well, they might have a blitz on them at some point, but it's much less likely in the evening. So when you get to the roundabout, we'll need to ideally go right, or you could go straight and then later on go to the right.
Oh, okay, because it's staying in. Because there's no. All of these lanes go straight anyway.
Which goes straight to begin with, yeah.
So I could have basically just stayed in the other lane.
Depends whether you want to go. Yeah, well done. I'm happy with that. You changed into the rightmost lane, but you did check your mirrors to make sure it was safe. Yeah, and likewise there. Well done.
Yeah, a bit risky. So basically in that lane I was in, should I just carry on round the roundabout?
No.
It was for going.
The road in front of the final straight ahead arrow actually splits in two, so you could either leave the roundabout in lane number 2 of exit number 2, or you could stay on the roundabout and curve around to the right and be in lane number 1 of the 2 lanes that are still on the roundabout.
Okay. Yeah, that is a bit confused. Yeah, the light is confused in there a bit, okay.
But if I send a text to myself to remind myself to at least pick out the for you that right, and that's legitimate because you can see there are little white parking area lines marked, so when the bus lane isn't operating it becomes parking space.
I think that there's always cars parked in that bus lane.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for the bus drivers a bit. That when you come the opposite way, that line always causes a bit of controversy.
That's right.
Yeah, the bus lane's not in operation anymore.
True.
Yeah, we can go straight in this line. That's a double check. It's a bit close there.
The road gets a tiny bit narrower, I think, just at that point. There's only 4 things that are the reasons for people doing the wrong thing when they're driving.
Which are,
I won't try and remember them all off by heart. It's been a long time since I looked at the web page, but I'll send you the link to the web page.
Can you remember what is there?
Oh yes.
What?
They don't care.
Not like that.
Yeah, possibly like them.
God, he's a bit.
Another one is they don't know how to do it properly because no one's ever taught them or they don't remember. The third one is they're not physically capable of doing it properly because something's got worse with their physical or mental ability.
True, yeah, which is quite sad.
Or they're driving when they're too tired, or they're not in a proper fit state to drive. I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, I'm going.
That's right, because now confusion, because he might not look again, or he starts to come out in front of you.
Richard, if you were saying don't laugh, should I?
They might think, oh, I want to turn right, I'm going to go up there.
Okay.
So if it's a big diameter roundabout, they are basically telling everybody, right, this is the way you should go to get onto this junction.
Okay.
In other words, go straight. But then you will be fed more information
As you go
further
on.
ahead.
Okay. But they can see that info when you're literally on the roundabout.
Yeah.
So if it's really busy, you've got to take in that information.
Yeah, but you just have to move. Doesn't matter if you're not moving the same speed as everybody else. Just move smoothly.
Okay.
Keep your speed as constant as possible while you're hunting for that information and drinking in the information.
Okay.
Because once you've got the information, you then need to decide, is it safe to do what I want to do? And do I need to communicate what I want to do to anybody around me?